So would you be prepared to pay more for a plus-size outfit? Maybe you don't have a lot of choice. We're talking to two women with very different opinions this morning. May Mangan is a size 22, says everyone, no matter their size, should be paying the same price for their clothes. Size 10, Angela Epstein, however, says charging more for plus-size clothing might help reduce Britain's spiralling obesity crisis. Interesting point. Morning to you both.
Morning.
Did you know that this was happening? Because, you know, this is a bit of a revelation.
Well, I
for a
have
lot of
seen
people
it in some mail-order catalogues that I've visited, but I would never buy if they were charging me a different price to somebody else. I mean, I think not only is it discrimination against size, but it's discrimination against older women. Because older women like sleeves and longer, so there's more fabric in it. So, of course, it's discrimination.
But is it what you heard Trini talking there about the retail industry, saying, well, you know, the fact is there is more fabric in a larger piece of clothing than there is in a smaller piece. Is
well,
that
then
not
why
just
isn't
business?
Victoria Beckham giving her clothes away then? Because there's hardly any fabric in those, for example.
But that's very designer. But if you're talking high street, I mean...
Well, the whole thing, the fabric cost is actually the smallest cost of any article you have. It's about marketing, it's about distribution, it's about branding. So, and baby clothes are actually some of the most expensive things to make. So the fabric argument, but are we going to buy clothes by weight now?
But Anna, if you were making your own clothes, which people used to do, if you had to go and buy fabric, if you're buying fabric, you'd pay per metre. So if you're buying fabric to make a size 22 dress, you're going to need more fabric than buying a size 12.
But it's minimal, and they need women like me who are in the normal range, actually. These days, if 16 is supposed to be normal, then they need us to keep shopping. And really, they're not going to save any money if we only buy a few more expensive
Angela
garments.
thinks that this could maybe get people like you and me to change your mind about our size and what we do and that sort of thing. You think this is a sharp lesson, a sharp deterrent?
Yes. I mean, you know, Anna May looks gorgeous. I always take issue with the discrimination argument, which I think is such a get-out-of-jail card way of saying that people are picking on me. Discrimination is when somebody arbitrarily says because of the colour of your skin or your religion, they just, for no reason other than a random dislike, pick on you. This is not about discrimination. It's about raising two very important points. Setting aside market forces, which is either more material or modifications of the design, or perhaps fewer women want to wear the very kind of fancy type clothes that are in the so-called plus size when they're kind of like the one that we saw, the boohoo dress, so they're making fewer of them. So there's an economy of scale. And also you find with children's clothes, a 7 to 8 cardigan can be less expensive than a 12 to 13. Somebody's got to pick up the tab for that. That's either going to be the retailer or the wholesaler. And as Trini says, they pass it on. But I think there's a broader issue here, excuse the pun, and that is that we become complicit in Britain's spiralling obesity issue if we sort of hide under the table every time we discuss the fact that so many people are overweight. We're accused of being fattest, or we're accused of being sizist. I understand there are people that, for some people, simply cannot lose weight. It might be medical, it might be psychological.
Well, Anna May,
some people,
this is entirely different.
Some people eat more than they should. The NHS picks up the tab.
So
people
charge them more for their clothes.
So you're saying if you
so they need to feel it. It's the same as the sugar tax.
Guys, we got 30 seconds before we're all fair.
It's got nothing, and that's got nothing to do. It's a completely separate issue. Would you be happy to pay more for your shoes or a hat or your gloves?
If your feet were bigger.
Yeah, you don't though. We don't.
But that's a market force issue. I think we have a terrible problem with obesity in this country. A lot of it is down to people eating too much.
You need to butt out people's sizes. You dress for yourself.
No, because my NHS is picking up the tab.
My weight is nothing. You know, why should I?
My taxes are picking up the tab.
Guys, we're all out of material in the form of time. I've got to cut you off there. Thank you very much indeed.
Interesting one.
Has that got you thinking?
Hello, YouTube. For more of the same, just click here. And don't forget, you can subscribe for even more of these amazing videos exclusive to our channel.
Now, there's nothing like finding a grey hair to send you rushing off to the hairdresser.
I have a feeling. If you look, I found one this morning. You just look there.
Yours is silver.
Do you see it?
Oh, no.
It's the start. It's going.
Well, a cloudy day in June might not be... chucking it down out here. It is really chucking it down.
Stupid idea, was it, to do this outside?